going on. This one's going to be about the black quarterback has always been in the NFL. I've had some real interesting offline encounters with some folks who, I know, they're taking on with the Michael Vick to Lamar Jackson like this is just something new. And I say it all the time. 40 years ago, the wishbone style offense was in the NFL, the Wildcat, whatever you want to call it. He's now a congressman in the Senate, but J.C. Watts used to play for the University of Oklahoma. I don't know if he was been to say as gifted as Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick or anything, but he was running options and sweeps. They've always had black quarterbacks doing that. They just, when they brought them to the NFL, they made them tailbacks or flankers, and or safeties or something because of the speed and the depth. But the NFL, with its racist agenda, could have been had this going on long ago. Now, if you go back to the Broadway Joe Gilliam with Pittsburgh, he had a better arm than Terry Bradshaw. Powers that be weren't pushing for it. James Harris was quarterbacking. Powers that be weren't pushing for it. So think about it. The 3 losses that Tom Brady has had this year have been to black quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, and Patrick Mahomes. Call it irony, or it's been there all along. Patrick Mahomes was MVP last year, and this year it's going to be Lamar Jackson. And in the other running would have been Russell Wilson. Think about it. So the black quarterback has always been there. It's just about getting the opportunity to shine. As a matter of fact, you can make the argument that right now that Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, and a healthy Patrick Mahomes are 3 of the 5 best quarterbacks going right now. And then you can put Deshaun Watson in your top 6 or 7. He's in the argument, So you got 4. So Dak Prescott is just outside of 10. But the point is, opportunity and chance, it's there. It is there. It's like there ain't no Scooby-Doo mystery. But the racism that has happened at quarterback is very much part of the NFL. About leadership, about opportunity. And I've seen it unfold. The black quarterback is still fairly like a new concept to the modern eyes because if you are a certain age and time, you caught Warren Moon, Doug Williams, Randall Cunningham. You do remember Vince Evans. And then you fast forward up to when you saw Cordell Stewart, Steve Air McNair. Then you get to Donald McNabb. And then you work your way to Michael Vick and so on and so on. But it's still been such a, the gap between when Doug Williams won his title to Russell Wilson winning his tells you the politics based in the NFL and how that took 25-year gap. That's pretty sad with all the African Americans who quarterback. So the evolution of the black quarterback hasn't been fully balanced, and it shows you the racism within the league. But now you're seeing you remember Robert Griffin Jr. won Rookie of the Year. You're seeing in the last with Cam Newton. I can tell you in the last 10, it's inevitable that it had to change, but they weren't susceptible to change. And then that goes on to black head coaches and general managers and onward to breaking the glass ceiling ownership. But the black quarterback is still a new revelation, sad to say, despite the league being 75 to 80% African American. Ask yourself why. Because it was there all along to have a black quarterback on the center. All right, that's my thoughts and takes about the black quarterback in the NFL and how the NFL has been racist and slow to make changes. Give me your thoughts and your take. Hit the like, subscribe, and the bell rings, new video. Peace.